You've been nothing but a thorn in my side since day one. But I am Fantokyo, the great, and I'll not be outdone. Welcome to Fantokyo Spectacular Theater in the Pound. Please excuse my thespian vernacular when I say thou is going down. I've had enough of you, so time to be my puppet on a string. I've had enough of you. Oh, dance, my little Muppet plaything. Now, the audience is thirsty for fun. Time to run. 'Cause now your denouement has already begun. That means you're done. We could both be pirates on the sea. You'll swab the deck and play a part for me. Mops galore, you better keep it clean. Watch out now, my little friend, 'cause Sharkspeare's looking mean. I've had enough of you, so time to be my puppet on a string. I've had enough of you. Oh, dance, my little Muppet plaything. A battle like no other. Better move, 'cause here's another. At least you'll get to see defeat in epic style. The audience is prime, each attack right on time. Seeing you entwined is so worthwhile. But why stop there at a lion, a bear? What's wrong, my petty chair? Why don't you smile? The final act is sure to be a theatrical plot twist worthy of a prize. Want a shot? You better be more tactical. Messing with Fantokyo is never wise. I've had enough of you, so won't you be my puppet on a string? I've had enough of you. Oh, dance, my little Muppet plaything. I'm up to here with you, so why don't you finally face it? Your fate is sealed, and everything you do is what I say. Starting now and every day, you'll be my puppet, learn to love it. Every word I say you'll covet. Start anew, stuck like glue, bid your former self adieu, 'cause I've had
Hello everybody and welcome to the stream. I am Razim and this is Tides of Madness Exalted. I will turn it over now to Toshime.
Last time on Tides of Madness, I activated my rock, which obliterated the enemy army, and so demons appeared.
We will be, actually, I will be right back. I'll leave Timmy to get to, more of the recap. I got a package that just arrived. Holy crap, Toshime, thank you. Yes, we got the donation goal. I'll be right back.
Oh, joy.
Toshime seems quite apt at making our lives more difficult and fun.
Hey, this is a good donation goal. This is a very good donation goal.
I'm pressing X. You can't see me, but I'm pressing X to doubt right now.
Okay, I am back. Sorry about that. Sunai, this session, we're scheduled for 4 hours, but we don't usually make the full 4 hours with this game. And Toshime...
They like to break things.
Yeah, we typically break things, and so the DM has to, pause and prepare for the next week because he wasn't prepared for, his entire undead army to be obliterated in one swing.
Just say we break the storyteller. We have reduced him to nervous giggles and O's before.
Yes. Yes, they have. Alright, is there anything else anyone wants to go over before we get going?
Go ahead. Did you do a more detailed recap?
I hadn't yet.
Go for that.
Well, you guys had been flying across the, through the underworld in your floating fortress, and then it got shot down by a beam of lightning. A giant army of undead were awaiting you, being led by what appeared to be a solar with a crackling blade of lightning. And then, as he said, sunlight in the underworld. And guess what can't handle sunlight? Undead! And they all went poof into dust. Or evaporated, or horrible, horrible things happened to them. They are efficient, as Zim said. Now comes the glorious battle, as the Solar did not let himself just have that.
Really, Toshimi?
What?
So we just got $100 in bits.
Nesu!
Thank you so much, Shoshime. Thank you.
Hype in the chat! Now, you guys are preparing to face an army of very angry-looking demons, a second circle demon leading said army, and the Solar himself. What could possibly go wrong? And so here's where our adventure shall begin. Once more into the breach!
So Zim did mention in the channel about the demon army can't attack us as long as we don't attack them because of Chim. Is that
So
actually true?
So,
we clarified that. I'll let Timmy go.
we did clarify that it's only if he was approaching them on official business, not if there was an army marching on you guys. So they can't attack you.
Oh,
Because my character saw them as a threat and was going to take them on as such, there's no diplomatic immunity.
good job.
So, you guys have a few minutes still before the army gets in range to start fighting. They are demons. They enjoy breaking things. Actually, from what you guys can see, this is a giant herd of. You guys made the occult roll before. This is a giant herd of blood apes. Hundreds upon hundreds of blood apes. Think like 7-foot tall apes with blood red fur who are capable and more than excited to rip men and women apart with their bare hands. Very dangerous, very deadly for mortals. Even for you guys, though, these guys would be annoying to face. They can be powerful. Though, none of them are nearly as powerful as most of you. But for your human soldiers, well, this is the type of thing they've trained to fight.
Well, that's good at least.
Wait, we have human
And how many
soldiers?
Well, I mean your mortal soldiers.
Ah. So yeah, we're preparing to face them.
Mm-hmm.
Tanya, unfortunately, cannot be here today, but she sent me her character sheet. I have no idea what's there, so maybe I'll just send it to Timmy and let him run her if he wants.
I figure out she's just gonna be in the background for running her army, so I figure it's not that big of a deal.
Okay, that works. I still gotta... I gotta remember all of my abilities.
You're fine, don't worry about it. Now. You won on our last session. You won the strategic maneuver roll. So you get to set into place a stratagem of yours. What strategy do you wish to employ against this army as they're moving towards you?
The pincer movement was what I decided on before. The pincer movement was what I decided on before, with my, half the army one way, half the army the other way. I would have a small vanguard with me, and I'm going down the center.
Okay. And I believe right now Zusha and Varric are moving to face Octavian. Blah, 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 if I can talk right. The second circle demon, who is the one leading this army. And Fabian, oh glorious Fabian, is moving to intercept the Solar.
Yes, the bard in fancy silks is going towards the Solar with the lightning sword.
Bards can be scary. All you gotta do is seduce him.
Mind control collar.
Okay, get the controller or the collar off.
Remind me if I'm wrong, but did I use Ebon Shadow form before?
You guys had not entered combat yet.
Okay.
So I'm thinking of how I want to do this because someone, thank you very much, decided to do the donation goal before the battle even started.
It should mean you're kinder to us, not meaner. Just saying.
I know. This is actually one of the rare good ones I do for you guys.
Oh, good.
Usually his are mean. Which is great for the viewers because a lot of the viewers like to see us suffer horribly.
Super.
I do gotta say though, is Timmy mean because he sets up temptations that will hurt us, or is Toshime the main one for falling for the temptations and giving money towards them?
Is it falling if I donate every time?
Yeah, I think there's
Well-
blame on both sides there.
I think Toshime just likes to help out, so I don't think Toshime is mean. He just is trying to support his favorite streamer.
Mm-hmm.
At least I hope.
Why,
Your
thank you,
favorite.
Toshime.
Snap.
Can I have a 1d3 roll, please?
From anybody? Everybody?
Anyone. Who wants to try their luck? One person, please. 1d3.
Nervous king of conquerors never backs down from a challenge. Have your 3.
Oh.
Lucky.
You alright there?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm not okay. Okay, give me one moment. I just need to find the stats for this real quick. Which I know they're here. There they are. Where are they?
In the meantime, how is everyone feeling about the fact we're about to battle demons?
Anybody got any
Okay,
pants?
there they are.
Like extra pants
Ultimate.
for a friend?
Dear God, these guys are. Wow, these guys are. Sorry, I'm just checking the. Okay. Huh. I did not necessarily expect this. Okay. This is happening now. Sorry for that. I had to look something up and find it, and I found it. They made a few changes since the beta. So, as you guys are you guys going to be marching towards the demon, or are you letting them come towards you?
Letting them come towards us, probably.
Letting them
Or
come
doing
towards
a
you
pincer
guys?
attack.
Thank you. I kind of feel like Nevis would actually be charging.
He'd be charging?
Well, no, we'll let them come to us.
Let them come to you guys?
We will do a 2 long lines, kind of a V shape with them, with me at the point.
Okay.
Spears out, shields up.
As your armies are charging towards each other, getting ready to clash, to strike against one another, as Zusha, Varric, and Fabian split off in order to go face their own enemies. In the gloom of the underworld, lit only by the light of the stone that is being carried, I believe, by Zusha, if I remember right.
Yep.
The dull gray light, the clouds that constantly cover overhead, that block out everything, seem to part as real, true sunlight begins to shine forth from the sky of the underworld. Rays of searing light falling down upon the demon army as they are charging towards you. And where the sun touches, demonic flesh begins to sizzle and burn. Make perception checks, everyone.
You mean awareness?
Yes, sorry.
Perception awareness.
Perception awareness.
I'll type in how many things I have in just a moment. I'm double checking one of my passive.
Wait, 10 counts as 10.
Charms.
Guys, 2, right?
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
This is a good turn of events, I think. Hope.
Nice, nice.
Okay, I will just have 3 from mine.
So, you see it. He is about 50 feet away to your right, standing on an outcropping of rocks. The cast mark of a Dawncast solar blazing on his forehead. He is clad in golden plate. The orichalcum armor glimmering in the light of the unconquered sun that is shining upon the underworld. And in his right hand, pointed up towards the sky where the clouds had parted, is a large banner depicting 9 lions circling each other. With some of the better rolls, specifically Varric and Nevis, you both can see the armor is very, very ornate and is crafted to resemble a lion. And I will allow both Nevis and Varric to make occult plus intelligence rolls.
Oh, I'm so good at these. Hey, I actually got a 1.
It's okay. I gotcha.
Do you?
He's got you, boy. He's got you, bro.
Alright. Sorry, I saw the 2 and I thought I missed the first roll.
Nevis, with all of your research into conquest, war, and ancient battle tactics and battlefields, you recognize this banner. This is an ancient first age artifact. Pride's Fall Banner is the title of it. Or otherwise just called the Pride's Fall. And it is said to be one of the original banners that the Solar Exalted and their armies carried into the war against the Primordials.
Ah!
The one who bears it with that roll, you know a few of its abilities. The one who bears it can walk in the light of the unconquered sun no matter where they go or what realm they travel to. Malpheus, the underworld, anywhere, the wild, they always can bring the unconquered sun's light with them, with that banner.
Nice.
But that is the least of its abilities. One of its other abilities, and perhaps, though many may not consider it to be its most fearsome, but is to call forth an army. And as the light falls, you can hear it chittering. Soft, soft chittering. As a stream of white-furred mice come bounding forward from his position. On each of their backs, they bear a sunburst, just like your guys's, for those who are solars. And around them, each of you can see and can detect the beginning glow of an anima banner. You may make another intelligence plus occult roll for this.
Just Nevis?
Varric, you can try to. You might have heard about these things. They are known in creation. Actually, so can Fabian and Zusha. You guys can all see this.
About as good as I can get.
At least you're 2 for 2 on max rolls.
This is true. I'm getting all the successes out of the way before the battle starts, you know.
Just happened over there. Don't worry about it.
So I turned around to see Timmy kissing Chim's hand like a commoner would to their lord or such. And I have no idea what's going on.
So, for those who got at least one success, you could recognize these creatures. These are known as the Mice of the Sun. The Mice of the Sun appear similar to ordinary mice with stark white fur and bright golden eyes. They bear the unconquered sun's blessings and have affinity for the returned Solar Exalted. They are some of the personal servants of the unconquered sun. Despite their tiny little adorableness, they are perhaps some of the most deadly little creatures that you might ever come across. And you guys can see that firsthand as this horde of tiny mice crash into the demon's flanks and begin to rip these 7-foot-tall apes a new one. Their
Right.
little fangs are blazing with sunlight as they rip through their flesh, tear their throats out, and just nimbly bound, leap, and dodge around these giant apes. Their hides glowing, blazing with sunlight that seems to blind these apes. And even as they try to strike one, they never seem to be in the same place for more than a second or two.
Nevis is slightly disappointed.
Why?
He was looking forward to this fight.
Hey, the battle's not over. This is just a little help you got. Now, let us roll for initiative.
I posted what they look like in Tides of Madness.
Those are adorable. I will bring them up on the stream.
I always really loved the mice of the sun. And damn, they got a buff in 3rd edition. They got a major buff in 3rd edition.
So what is initiative again?
Join battle.
Yes, you're joining battle.
I don't think I have that. Yeah, I don't have that on here.
Should be at the bottom of your character sheet if you don't.
I don't have that filled in.
Ah, okay.
So what is it comprised of?
I think it says it down in the tiny text again.
He doesn't have the tiny text on his, so could you just read yours?
Wits plus awareness plus 3 successes.
Wits plus awareness.
And ones are a -1?
Not in this one.
Okay. I gotta keep that straight someday.
Alright, so
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I forgot that too, so I have 5, not 4.
Okay. Make sure you add 3 to your total after you roll.
Did
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Okay. Okay. Let me see if I can add someone else.
So when does my army go?
It'll go on your turn. I'm just going to make this a little bit more simple for me to follow.
I still have no idea how army combat works.
Should
No
have
worries.
read up on it.
Wait till these guys give you the solar plague. It only happens to people who are not allies of Unconquered Sun.
Wait, what?
The Mice of the Unconquered Sun have the ability to give a plague to whatever they bite. If they are an enemy of creation or the Unconquered Sun, it's really nasty.
It's as bad as the contagion.
Yes, but I am a lunar, and we are allies to the sun.
Yeah, the mice aren't going to try to bite you. They're fighting against the creatures of darkness. Sorry, I'm just getting everything rolled here. All right. Octavian gets to go first. Let's see, what would he do here? Let me just double check. What? Oh. Herpaderp. Alright, they shall be there, yes? Can you see their names now? Now?
See Blood Ape Army now.
Why can't you see their names?
Moment. Oh, you see those little red circles? Yeah, click in there and type in the name. So, yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Mhm. I'm going to say Octavian is not going to take an action this turn due to the fact of he's the one leading the army, and they just got hit by both sunlight and a giant army of mice that's swarming them. So he will pass his turn right now as he tries to get his forces back into everything. And Varric, it will be your turn.
All right. Given that the unconquered sun is out, is it more difficult to do stealth? Imagine a lot of shadows are gone.
There is actually quite a few shadows due to the fact of the blazing sunlight in the sky. There's a lot of shadows for
Okay.
you.
Also,
Also, you do have a stealth suit.
that is true. I forgot about that.
You can just turn invisible.
Is that a simple action?
Yes.
Okay, let me see.
You can literally just do it with a thought.
Gotcha. That's kind of cool. Okay, let's definitely do that. I gotta talk Chicago, Illinois. Let me see. Okay. I think I'll just start off by doing even shadow form.
Okay.
So Varric just suddenly starts to flicker and looks as if he's moving, but he ain't. And only one symbol move per simple charm.
Yes. Per chain.
Why?
Yes.
Why are you calling me? Hang on. Okay, I think that's it for me. Hang on a second. The hell? You're so silly.
Varric, I'm going to assume you're going to start moving towards your target.
Yes, doing that too. Thank you.
Okay. You should be able to get to Octavius pretty easily, especially since you're invisible. So you will be able to attack him on your next turn.
Nice.
Nevis, it is your move. You and your army.
All right. I don't know my army stats. So
I do have them here, so you're good.
Alright. As for Nevis, he will charge into the fray.
Alright, so are you going for the army then?
Yes.
Alright, make an attack against them.
would finding the needle's eye work against these guys?
What does that do?
Allows me to re-roll higher of essence or 3 ones on an attack roll, and imposes a -1 penalty on her target's defense.
Yes.
Cool. So to attack, it would be my accuracy of the weapon plus
Dex plus
melee.
your melee.
So 12. Would help if I actually, grab more than just one. Alright, so I've got a 10. Do I get to reroll 10s?
Yes.
Okay.
It's only on damage you don't.
Okay. So that's the reroll for the 10 and the reroll for the 1.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
And that 1 doesn't count, so 7.
That will hit.
Ha ha!
Alright. So 7, 6. What's your weapon damage?
9. And I also impose a -1 penalty on their defense.
Okay. What's your strength?
2. Oh wait, I forgot. I've got the specialty for pole arms. Okay, that doesn't change anything.
That would have added a +3 to your attack.
Wait, what?
Your specialties add +3 dice to the pool.
3 dice?
Yes.
Oh, I thought it was 1.
No, their specialties are good.
Okay, still didn't
Alright,
change
so it's not a
anything.
big deal here. Alright, so roll 14 dice for me, please.
Really?
You may spend a point of willpower to re-roll if you wish.
Considering I
Didn't your
have
thing say
5...
reroll once?
Yeah,
Your
but I've got
charm?
5 ones.
Wait, does your charm allow you to re-roll for damage as well? Since you used the needle's eye?
No.
Okay, then I would recommend spending a point of willpower and
Going to
re-rolling.
do so. And 10s do not explode.
Nope.
Are 1s still a -1?
Nope.
Are 10s a 2?
Yes. They only count as 2, they just don't explode. Ow!
6 damage.
Ow!
I feel like I've got another ability that might help.
Due to the damage that they have taken already, I need to roll for this. 1 second.
I gotta remember that I need to be descriptive with my attacks before I roll.
Mm-hmm.
I'm used
So
to
they get
doing
that
it
for him.
afterwards. After I know the
Do
results.
they route?
Oh! Okay. So
Just for the record, I would like to point out that Martokyo is also attacking as well.
okay,
If I could do that real quick.
you don't need to.
Can I do it anyways?
If you would like, you don't need to though, because bad things happen to them.
Well, yeah, but it'll be more fun. So Martokyo attack is bite, so 6 dice and then 9 damage. Right?
Yep, make your attack.
1.
That will not hit them. Ah, wait, no. It will hit them. Because of the penalty they are currently suffering.
And they're -1 defense. For an additional 2 points of damage.
Okay. Give me just one moment. I just need to double check something real quick. So, armies do not use initiative like you guys do. You don't attack an army's initiative at all. All
You
attacks
their
against
health, right?
Yep, all attacks against the battle group and army is always done to their HP. But they usually have more HP than they normally would. Because to represent the amount of magnitude, how large the battle group is. But every time their health bar fills up with damage, they don't die. They just get smaller. But they have to roll to avoid breaking apart and going into routes. Which is what I am double checking here real quick. Wow. So, here's what happens because of you, Nevis. Thanks to your stratagem, as well as the bonuses that you are getting from the help with the mice and the solar and the sunlight shining down on you, as you crash into the blood apes, your well-trained beastmen hold the line perfectly against these things, as these giant, wild, demonic apes smash against their shields and spears and skewer themselves. You are at the vanguard. Are you riding or are you running?
He doesn't have a mount, so he is running in there, charging straight through the middle. His soldiers behind him in their own little V shape behind him, with him at the front. And yeah.
Yes, as you charge forward and meet this army head on, they seemed shocked, surprised, and utterly confused. They thought, sure, beastmen, that you would run, that you would flee from the forces of hell itself. And when you met their charge and you bounded in among them, as their hides were being burnt by the sunlight, as the little mice struck just as powerfully as your soldiers did, they seemed to get confused before you were among them. Your spear flashing, blazing, as it cut a swath through them. Wherever you were, they died. They tried to stop you, to slow you down, but you moved like Quicksilver among them, sliding, slipping, dodging, weaving. You were like water, unable to be caught, as your spear killed creature after creature after creature, as easily as a scythe might cut down grain. And your soldiers continually advanced, following you fearlessly, as you ripped into these beasts.
I ripped and tore my way right into their hearts.
And from behind, the mice of the sun just constantly harried, harassed, and took down any beast too slow to get away from them. As these creatures fell rapidly, into disorder, into chaos, and attempted to actually try to run and flee from you as quickly as they could. All forms of stability, all forms of discipline and martial prowess gone as they just tried to run or throw themselves down upon your mercy and surrender and beg for their lives.
I kill them. They are demons.
Okay. Yep. Due to them failing their roll, their route check, they are going to be dissolved by the beginning of the next turn.
That was easy.
This is what happens when you put a solar against creatures of darkness.
Lunar!
Also, sorry, lunar against creatures of darkness. Also, you guys were made to fight armies. That's what the Unconquered Sun and the other Incarna made you guys to do. You are one-man armies. Plus, you got a little bit of help though too. The banner is extremely powerful against creatures of darkness. Zusha, it is your turn. As you see Nevis literally charge fearlessly into this army, clashing against them, and just annihilating them.
Yes, my soldiers! Charge! Conquer even the underworld in my name!
To put it lightly, the way this kind of looks right now, for those of you who have seen Fate Zero, this is Iskander versus Assassin. Is pretty much what is happening right now.
And how far away is the enemy solar?
Maybe about 40, 50 feet.
Range bands?
He is in medium. So you could get to him with a full round move.
I'm going to...
If you want to get into melee with him.
No.
Real quick, one last thing. As the army is routing, Nevis will raise his spear towards the demon commander. And just shout out, "You're next!"
Target acquired.
Bathroom, beer back.
Going to raise my bow, aim at the solar, pull back the bow, have wind coming from the arrow, and fire. There is no wind and force without fire.
Okay.
The attack ignores penalties from non-visual conditions, and I can make the shot from, as it was short range, regardless of the distance.
Okay, and even as there is a very weak storm going on right now, so your attack is not affected at all by that.
And the force without fire does a weathering attack from... And a force of bolt surrounds the arrow as it leaps from the bow. If the attack does at least as much damage as their target's stamina, that initiative is lost rather than transferred to the solar, and the target is knocked down and back an entire range band.
Okay.
So this is... And this is unblockable.
Oh. Oh. I regret my life choices.
7.
So I want to say real quick, Zusha, that he has 7 defense when it becomes to blocking attacks. But he doesn't have that when it comes to dodging attacks.
Oh,
So, yeah, that hits as he attempts to draw his sword to get it in the way of the attack, and your arrow just seems to curve right around his blade to strike him in the chest. You may roll damage. His soak is only that. So add 4 to whatever your damage would be.
Jack.
Welcome back. Zusha just hit my baby.
That would be the demon dude? Or the solar?
He went for the solar this time
Right, okay.
because the army is getting wrecked. I was so ready. I was so ready. He has so many blocking charms. And then he uses an unblockable attack. It's like, oh crap! I didn't realize you had that. You were going to use it already. You may spend a point of willpower if you wish to re-roll.
yeah, I will. So that looks like 10.
Ooh. Owie. Please add 8 to your initiative.
Instead of gaining 8 because of his force without fire, he got blown back a full another range band. and
Okay.
prone.
Yeah. That arrow hit him right in the chest and blew him off of his feet, and he is on the ground groaning, and he is not looking too hot right now. The mice are going to continue working with Nevis's army to annihilate the demon horde. And the Solar is going to be standing there watching everything impassively. Basically surveying the battlefield at the moment, keeping watch on everyone in case basically anyone is in danger, and he's going to hold his action. Fabian!
Well, the guy I was going to try to distract is now on the ground, so outside of moving closer, I've been able to hear the little mice things go for attack, right?
Yes. And you can hear them. They're actually speaking, They are actually speaking.
Then for my turn, I'm going to use the voice hurling method and do my. One sec, double checking the name. Voice hurling and perfect harmony technique. So it sounds like one of the little solar mice coming from behind him about to attack.
Okay.
And that's my thing. Getting closer and making it sound like he's about to be attacked from behind.
He is going to be having to spend his turn getting back up to his feet, and he's going to be whirling around, drawing his blade because he thinks he's about to be attacked by the mice. So he is going to completely miss his turn because of that. Octavian is not amused by this, seeing his army being basically eradicated by some uppity mortals. Yeah, he is going to be howling for blood. And he is going to be going for you, bro. Let's see.
Who's going for?
Octavian is coming for you.
Why me?
The demon.
Oh,
The
the
demon.
demon. For some reason,
Yeah,
I thought that was the Octavian was the ally Solar, and I'm like, what? Why is he attacking me now?
He doesn't like beastmen, and Nevis is too bloodthirsty.
Yeah, he is going to rush towards you. And yes, he can do that. And he's going to lift his massive black jade weapon, known as a giant black staff, known as Equitable Resolution, and he's going to swing at your head.
Well, this is a permanent thing. I may use the Stamina Excellency to raise my soak against a withering attack after it hits, but before damage is rolled. I don't know what that means.
What was it again?
The Lunar's Body hardened. It's a Durant Quicksilver adaptation. It's just
Okay.
a permanent thing. The Lunar's Body hardens itself against the force of blows that strike her. She may use the Stamina Excellency to raise her soak against a withering attack after it hits, but before damage is rolled.
Okay, I can help you with that.
I also have Impenetrable Beast Armor. It's a reflexive thing. The Lunar thickens her skin, forming a thick hide, bony plates, or tough scales. She has higher of Essence or 3 natural soak against a withering attack, or gains hardest stamina against a decisive attack. I got lots of stuff.
Okay, so those apply if he hits you. So let's see if he can hit you first. So he is suffering a penalty from this. And he's considered to have that. So he only gets this many dice instead of his normal dice pool.
And I'll roll dodge and dexterity against.
Nope. Nope. What is your dex plus dodge or your dex plus melee plus your specialty?
Oh, I will absolutely do dex plus melee plus my specialty.
You don't roll that. What is it?
Oh, excellency is 13?
13?
Or the excellency
Okay.
adds 3, right? Then
Yes.
13.
Alright, and you can spend motes to raise it.
And
You can spend...
It is by half. that
Yes,
score.
I was going to do that. So what you can raise it by your dexterity, divide by 2. So round up 3.
So yeah,
So you could raise your defense by another 3 by spending 6 motes.
I could just choose to do that.
Yup.
Why not? So 16.
So you divide the defense by 2, so your defense is 8. Or sorry, 9. 9. Wow. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow. So this is what happens for you. Octavius is about 50 feet away from you. And then suddenly he's right in front of you. He moves so fast that the ground itself is literally torn apart into a giant, jagged stream of rocks. As he lifts his giant staff and swings it at your head, you almost get hit by it, but your body blazes with lunar essence, your cast mark blazing on your forehead as you move in a way that should be impossible.
I have a
Your
cast
body
mark. I
what?
have my tattoos.
You still have your cast mark glowing.
I don't think lunars have cast marks.
Lunar have cast marks.
Oh, I've just never seen them
Yes.
in any of the art.
It's only when their essence is actually being used, not during like shapeshifting and such.
Oh,
Yep, you have the cast marks just like the others do. Your body moves, flowing around his blow, as his staff misses, pulping your head by maybe an inch or 2. You can feel the sheer force of that blow as it misses you, and you nimbly dodge aside.
well, is that the best you think you could do?
And then the staff comes at you again.
Womp womp.
But once again, you are able to nimbly move aside. You have a feeling that due to the burns on his body, it's slowing him down a little bit, and the light is somehow blinding him.
While I appreciate dodging, for this one, since I am using melee, I just casually knock his staff out of this aside and stuff.
What's your strength?
Well, it's more, I'm using my melee instead for...
Ah, gotcha.
So,
You're able to guide his blow away from you to avoid getting pulped. That is all for Octavius this turn. That's all he can do. Varric, please regain 5 motes of essence. It is your turn.
Okie dokie. Give me a couple more seconds here.
No worries.
Doing that. Okay, so I was thinking I was going to do... wait, that's also a supplemental. Supplementals can be used in concert with another supplemental, or...
Correct.
Okay.
Yes. The only ones you cannot combine are 2 or more simple charms.
Gotcha, okay.
But anything can be combined with the simple charm.
Okie dokie. I was thinking about combining a 7 points of weakness strike with... where is it? Where'd it go? Is it that one? No. Leaping Tiger Attack.
Okay.
So while stealthed, Varric will suddenly appear behind Octavian and go for the neck.
Okay, Octavian's defense is set to 0 against this attack due to being an ambush.
And let me see. So, do I have 6 initiative on him?
Are you going for a decisive or a withering attack on him?
Withering, I think. Would that be better for this situation?
Yes, you would not be able to hurt him yet with a decisive.
That's what I figured. Okay. So yeah, this ends attack close range counts as a movement. So deals double damage after soak, but before damage is rolled. That was for Leaping Tiger.
Oof.
And then for 7 points of weakness is subtract stealth from armor soak. Unexpected doubles the amount, so that's 10 minus to his soak. And then if this charm reduces enemy's armor soak to 0 against a withering attack, any remaining points of soak reduction are converted to post-soak damage dice.
Owie! Thank God he still has some soak left, but you just ripped through his defense.
And that was with my Mist Cutter, of course.
Uh-huh. Alright. Make your attack.
Alright, so refresh my memory on this. You gotta do dice pool?
Your dice pool will be your dex.
No, I'm saying that's
Plus-
what I have.
Yep.
My dice pool is 13 for the Mist Cutter, I think. At least I have that.
Yes, also you can remember you can spend up to your dexterity and melee 1 mote per dice you want to add to your maximum dice pool. So you can double your dice pool by spending that many motes.
Okie dokie. I think I'll add 5 more then.
Go all the way.
You think?
Trust me, Octavius is a second circle demon. He has a lot of health.
Okay. Uh-oh. There we go.
Very good.
And then, so Dex plus, what'd you say?
Up to a max of your dex plus dodge.
Dodge.
Or
Okay.
your dex plus melee. Dex plus melee.
Okay. Same thing, 5. Okay. Let's see. So I got 3 10s, 3 1s.
So reroll those 10s.
Okay, roll over 10s. So 3 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 10's kind of 2 as well.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then minus 3 for the 3 1s.
Mm-hmm. So 10.
10.
3. Okay, what is your weapon's damage?
Weapon damage is 12.
12. What's your strength?
Strength is 1.
Roll 16 dice, please.
Okie dokie. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
6s count on this one.
7, 8, 9.
10.
Okay.
Ones don't subtract. Ow! Please add 10 to your, or 11 to your initiative.
Nice.
So, Nevis, you are in a glorious duel against this abomination from creation. And this beast is gritting ear to ear with every clash of your spear against his staff. Before, from behind, you see a blur before Varric appears in his armor, blade out, mist streaming from the blade, before it cuts right into the creature's back and sends him down to one knee from the sheer force of the blow.
I will nod in approval.
And since it's an onslaught, he also gets negative defense.
Correct. Well, he already had his turn, so his defense reset, but it was set to 0 due to this being an ambush.
Ah,
You said add 11 to initiative?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
You get the amount of damage that you did plus 1.
Nice.
And I'm just double checking something real quick, so give me just a moment. I
I gotta
double
check
check.
my essence, right? That I'm spending.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
So,
You regain 5 motes each turn. I'm just
Right.
double checking Mistweaver real quick because I'm not sure if you might have actually gotten something because of this.
ooh. I like getting things.
So by the way, you do have fog raising gesture. Yes, you do have that added to your sheet.
Yes, that is around here somewhere, I think.
Okay. And as you do so, you feel something within your blade. You feel something stir as though it is awakening for the first time. And you can feel like a presence wrapping around you. Please add to your character sheet Cloud Gathering Practice.
As a charm?
Yes.
Okay.
While you wield the blade, if you win join battle and go first against your enemies, not necessarily among your allies, you just have to go ahead of every other enemy in the battle, you can reflexively activate Fog Raising Gesture without spending any essence or willpower.
Hmm. Nice. I appreciate that.
And that is going to be it. Nevis, it is your turn.
I shall take advantage of this situation and strike him through the chest. Driving my spear down as Martokyo leaps from my shoulders to attack at his eyes.
Also, did you add 5 essence back to your sheet?
I did not yet.
Yes, you at the start of your turn you regain 5 motes.
Cool. I will be using Finding the Needle's Eye again.
Okay.
And yeah. So 13 d10.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hey, he can't activate any of his defensive charms because he's an initiative crash.
Nice.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, wait, I get to re-roll the 1. 6. And then
Due to the penalty that Varric gave to him by striking him and knocking him off balance, you are able to hit.
he does also have -1 defense.
Yes, but it's because of Varric that you are able to land that blow.
You're welcome.
He tries to get his staff up to block it, but he's just a little bit too slow.
1 success from our Tokyo.
That will not hit, but it does give a penalty to him on his next. It does add up though, because now he has a -3 on his defense.
And are you going to flurry?
His flurry.
You cannot flurry 2 attacks. You can only flurry 2 or more different actions, unless you have a specific charm that lets you. Make your damage roll against him, please. Oh, were you going for decisive or withering attack?
Which should I go with? He is an initiative crash, so I don't know.
Yes, you can hurt him now.
I think decisive.
So decisive attack can hurt him.
Well then, let's go for the decisive.
Oh, Add 2 to your dice roll real quick. For both of you.
So that would make mine 8 for attack. For Martokyo, 2.
Okay. So roll 13 dice of damage against him.
Four.
Your spear begins to blaze with light. Golden light around your spear as it drives home into his chest, and he lets out a roar of pain before he pulls it out and pushes it to the side. That will reset your initiative back to 3. And Zusha, it is your turn.
This time, no charm. I'm going to attack Octavian.
Okay. Decisive or withering?
Decisive.
Okay, that's what I thought. I just wanted to double check. He is not able to use any of his defensive charms right now due to being an initiative crash. So that will hit him. You will get 13 dice of damage against him.
Plus my power bow's damage of 10.
Nope, that's just your initiative.
Okay.
That's why getting your initiative really high is what lets you kill someone really easily. Ones do not subtract.
So
Ow! Fudge. Your arrow blazes with white light as it tears into Octavian. And it does some serious damage. Like, he's now missing a huge chunk of his shoulder from that single arrow that you fired. And that will reset you down to 3. The ally Solar, he's too far away for you to make out anything, but he does lift up his the banner and then slam it down on the ground as a shockwave of golden light washes out and seems to empower each of you, as you can feel new strength running through your bodies. Fabian, it is your turn, good sir.
Butt kicking, for goodness!
I am. The Solar is still looking away from me, right?
Correct, he is. He was looking for the mice.
I'm just going to run up and bash him in the back of the head with my loot.
Okay.
Nice.
Go for it.
This is not going to be good at all.
Please add +2
Swords,
to
not
your
words.
dice pool.
Swords, not words.
Nothing.
You may spend a point of willpower if you wish to reroll.
Sure, why not?
Much better.
6.
That will hit.
And then...
Yep, so 7 plus 4. What's your strength? Roll 13 dice. Sorry. Sorry. 13 dice, yep.
I forget. Do ones take away in this one?
Nope. So,
7.
he is so focused on where this voice come from, and with the din of battle, he doesn't hear you sneaking up before you bonk him on the head with your loot, and he just falls forward out cold.
I was much more worried than I had to be.
El Kabong!
Kabong! Bong!
Oh no, Fabian he just like bashes him in the back of the head, and then the moment he falls over, he's looking around like, did someone else do this? This wasn't me, right? Hello?
Teamwork is good. He is out cold right now for the count, because I'm assuming you wouldn't want to kill him, you just wanted to knock him out.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's a wooden loot, I couldn't kill him.
Yeah, he is out cold. So we are going to reset now because everyone has had a turn.
Does your loot have a
Varric!
name yet? Does your
Does it
loot
what?
have a name yet?
No, not yet.
I don't want to think about that. All right. Let's see. Why mess with success? I'm thinking about doing the same thing. Let's see.
You can now go for a decisive attack.
Right.
If you wish.
That's the only difference. Yeah. Let me see if I have anything that kind of helps with that. Let's see. Yeah, I think I might just go the same 7 points of weakness and leaping tiger attack.
Owie, pain.
So while Octavian's down and screaming in pain, Varric is going to attempt to give him a good old stab in the back.
Yep. His defense is halved because you're still invisible, but he now knows you're there, but his defense is still halved. And he still has penalties because he hasn't gone yet.
I'm definitely better initiative than he has. So that means it applies 6. Okay, so yeah, I can do that. So let's do. So I'm rolling 13 for dice pool.
For to hit, yes.
Okay. And can I still use the 10 extra for Dex and?
Yep.
That's a lot of dice.
Uh-huh. This is what happens when a Solar wants to kill something.
All right, so that's let me count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Reroll the 10.
All right.
2 of
So
them.
2 more. 2, yeah.
Reroll both 10s.
15?
Yep, with the -1, so 15. That is going to hit.
Oh, good. That's a relief.
This is for Varric right now.
Does you
Yeah, pretty much.
I have become
Eric,
death,
Eric,
destroyer of worlds.
excellent.
does
Very-
your
Cackles from
does
the
your
dark strikes.
do your charms affect any of your damage?
I
Or
thought,
sorry, affect a decisive attack.
add essence to score to base damage. So it's an additional 2.
Yep.
Alright, so now I got my damage is 12, so that's 14.
No, it will be your damage will be 16 because of your initiative plus 5 and
Oh.
plus the 2.
Okay, so that's 18.
Yep. Whenever you make an attack with a decisive attack, it is always your initiative that you use as damage.
Okay. That's a lot of dice. Again.
Ones do not subtract from this one.
I think I'm. Wonder if I should re-roll that.
You can.
Yeah. Why not?
Those the gods wish to destroy, they first make mad. Mad! Mad!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And 6s don't count, correct?
Correct.
9 then.
Ow! Okay. So you blur out into view as you drive your blade into the back of his spine, and he lets out another roar of agony as you fill up another set of health levels. He looks very, very, very bad right now.
Good. Right, I regained 5. That's right. 5 essence came back, and then I spent another 8, I think.
All right, Fabian, it is your turn.
Am I able to try to get the collar off him?
You can attempt to, yes.
Yeah, I'm going to attempt that.
Make a dexterity plus. Dexterity plus. How are you going to try to go about it?
Well, what is it made out of?
It is made out of soul steel.
Can I try to slip it off him? Like loosen it and slip it off?
You would probably need to undo the latch to get it off.
Oh, okay. I didn't know it had a latch with how you said it.
It was a very small one, but it looks like it would be locked, so you'd have to try to undo it.
Okay, I'll try.
Alright, make your dex plus larceny roll.
You don't need skill where I'm from.
Well done.
Damn.
Screw
So
your
I would
people's
say-
training and skill. I have luck.
So I want to say the difficulty for this is 5, so you need at least 5 successes to do this because of how complicated and difficult it is. And you just look at it and go, oh, there's the button. Boop. Click.
Nice.
You see, with my appearance 5 and charisma 5, the collar just wanted to come off.
You
The
convinced
souls
collar to
inside wanted to obey you instead of the old masters.
Senpai! Senpai! Notice us, Senpai!
So, collars off?
Yes.
Yay!
I'm going to store that in my bag.
He giggles maniacally. I feel like this one especially fits Chim.
Those the gods wish to destroy, they first make mad! Mad! Mad!
I love Baldur's Gate sound, the voice lines. They're great.
Yeah, no, it's no problem for you to get off. And Nevis, it is your turn. This demon is on his knees before you, panting and looking far worse for wear now.
Say, uncle.
Would it be a... I don't think... I don't have much initiative to attempt a decisive, do I?
His hardness is set to 0 due to being an initiative crash.
But you only do
Meaning-
3 damage if you do.
But he gets a +5 due to being an initiative crash.
To damage?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Your initiative is treated as 5 higher while he's in an initiative crash.
Cool. Well, why not? I will do Finding the Needle's Eye yet again.
Why do you hurt my poor baby?
For I am Nevis, King of Conquerors! You can take that back to hell with you! And stab.
Make your attack.
So, do I get the +5 to attack as well, or?
No, it's just to the damage.
Okay, so 13 for attack, and then it'll be 8 for damage, right?
Mm-hmm.
I get to reroll the 1.
That will hit.
There's also Martokio. He is still scrambling for those eyes.
He may spend a point of willpower to re-roll if you wish.
Yes. I want Martokio to do something this fight.
He hits.
Yay!
Oh,
What is his initiative?
He will use yours.
Okay, so we both do... So I'm doing 16 total?
Well, yeah, counting together, yes.
Yeah.
So if you want to roll both, you can.
What the f...
Ones do not subtract. Let me check. So, here's what happens. As you drive your spear forward, the creature attempts to get his,
real quick.
Yes?
My spear is going straight down his throat.
You lift your spear up and drive it down, right down his throat, through his maw, and right out his chest. As it lets out a scream of agony as Martokio bounds forward, claws scratching, as it literally uses its little fangs to tear out his eyes.
Finally got them eyes.
The demon yowls, roars, before its body dissolves into a black, gooey tar, as it is banished once again back to Malpheus.
Well, that was easy.
Don't threaten the DM like
No, I got a sound effect. So
2 hours later.
no, it won't be that long. Maybe.
Yay!
There it is.
Go for the eyes, Boo. Go for the eyes.
As you are now demonetized.
Go for the eyes, Boo. Go for the eyes. Rusk! None shall see me. Though my battle cry may give me away.
It's an excellent Nevis quote.
I like it.
I kind of channel a bit of Iskander, a bit of Minsk, and also a little bit of Varvotos Vex into Nevis. He is the pinnacle of over-the-top insanity.
What do you guys do as this demon fades away into nothing?
How's that army going?
Oh, they're dead. You can see some of the little white mice eating some of the bodies as they dissolve away.
Nice.
My beastmen are probably enjoying a snack as well.
I guess let's go check out the Solar, our new friend, with the where'd that collar go? Anyone see where the collar went?
Which of the two new sellers?
Oh, true. Yeah, I guess
Well, one is on the ground and the other one is in the sky far away from us.
oh, he's in the sky? I thought he landed.
The Solar is currently on a mound about 50 feet away from you guys.
In the sky.
Yeah, he was overlooking the battlefield.
Well,
Also,
I'm gonna go thank him.
Timmy, you need to put together a character sheet for Ferris, so I can actually make use of him in battle.
Okay.
I need to also put one together for my army and one for our Tokyo.
I can do that.
Well, you can help me with the other two, but you're the one that knows all the stuff for Ferris. Because I'm sure he's got some uses in battle, not just tea making.
Oh, he does. So, Ferris, Fabian, what are you doing with your little prisoner who's out cold?
Well, outside of most likely bounding him, I want to do a medicine check to make sure he's fine and not dying. Which would be medicine intelligence, right?
Yes.
One?
Oh no, yeah, no, he's fine. He's perfect.
You can't really tell.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna bound him and try to bring him back safely.
You are able to do that.
And I'm going to go start trying to fix the ship. help with fixing it.
Okay. And as you guys as Fabian gets the solar bound and you guys head over to the other, you see him starting to bind up the flag as his helmet seems to move on its own and form into a Leonin head around his own of golden orichalcum. Anyone who gets close to him can make an occult plus intelligence roll.
My time to shine.
Good choice of words.
Oh, yes. I know this guy.
First things
Yeah,
first.
you think he's the first and forsaken lion.
What's he doing with a banner like that?
Before we go to either of the others, was there anything left behind from the demon?
No.
So even his staff thing?
Yes, it's part of him.
Oh. Was worth a shot. Well then, yeah, I will go investigate the others.
Alright, make your rolls.
Two!
Okay. Fabian, are you going to go over to the others as well with your prisoner?
Yeah.
Okay. Occult plus intelligence.
I didn't notice I had 2 tents. I only saw the one.
Fabian, you recognize this from your amount of research. This is a suit of celestial battle armor.
Mm-hmm.
This is probably considered to be like the cutting edge of first age war armor. There is nothing that would be considered superior to this. So much so that in order just to power the armor, it requires 2 hearthstones set into the shoulders.
Holy crap.
That's that you don't get any bonuses from the hearthstones. You get no abilities. It's literally just to power the armor.
Are there currently 2 in the shoulders?
Yes.
Otherwise, he wouldn't be able to move.
I mean,
Should be
I'm not.
powering it of its own accord.
Yeah.
No. This is coupled with the knowledge that you have. You don't just need the You don't. It doesn't just require the power of a solar's essence. In addition to the solar powering it with their essence, it needs 2 more hearthstones.
Wow.
I see. And I'm assuming the mobility penalty is pretty high?
There is no mobility penalty. There is no mobility penalty with this type of armor. It moves as though it is the person's own body. Give me a second, hang on.
This is very tempting to just keep.
Oh no, this is what the person who saved you guys is wearing. Let me find it real quick. You're good.
Nevis is jealous. Nevis needs super cool armor.
Plus all the little mice running around.
Oh yeah, those cute little things that I can now mimic perfectly.
Actually, hang on. In the Exalted area, I am going to share with you guys the stats for these mice. Give me just a second. Here's the stats for the mice.
I will paste this in the stream chat.
They do lots.
Wow.
Not to mention they get to use for a day one of the basic solar things.
Here it is. Okay.
Orichalcum
So-
fangs. Dang.
They have all the anima powers of each cast, though they can only use one active power on any given turn/action.
Celestial battle armor. While wearing this armor, they gain the following benefits. +2 bonuses to all resistances against poison and all forms of disease. A free hour of fresh air. And the tank refills 1 minute per 10 minutes of air added to the tank. So basically in 6 minutes it can be instantly refilled. They gain a +2 bonus to awareness, or reflexively can activate Essence Sight by spending 3 motes for a whole scene. They can pierce any type of cloaking device or stealth charm with it.
Whoa.
They can see unmanifested spirits, ghosts, living beings, and any object that is enchanted or magical as the glowing presences. Additionally, you can see the essence flows of Demesnas and dragon lines within your normal vision, and you can follow them to those areas. You get +2 dots for strength, for feats of strength, including damage. You double your movement rate. You may use your gauntlets and boots as attacks. You can stealth. It has a adaptive camouflage system.
What?
And there's some special other abilities that you can add that make it unique. Such as flight, weapons, and other really fun things.
So it's basically made out of sun, and yet it can stealth.
Uh-huh. It's
You're
really,
hiding-
really,
Wow.
really fucking good.
You're hiding
Yeah.
on the other side of the unconquered sun. Nobody's gonna see you.
That's a fair cop.
Its stats for defense are, if I can find it, zero mobility penalty, hardness 16 for lethal and bashing, 20 lethal and bashing soak.
Some tough armor.
Mm-hmm. It is an extremely, extremely good and extremely rare armor if you can power them.
Well, I'm certainly going to give him bow when I arrive and thank him for the assist. Showed up just in the nick of time.
He is going to nod slightly to you as he begins to wrap the banner back up, and he hits it once against the ground before it vanishes from his hand. The Unconquered Sun guides me where I need to go. I'm just glad I was able to make it in time to help you.
Timmy totally stole my idea for an artifact.
No, I didn't.
Don't worry, the banner was already in older editions.
Mm-hmm.
You can't say that. Sim's ego needs to be larger.
But we can only hear Zim in the background yelling about the banner.
I just
Do
had
you have
to
a name,
empty it
stranger?
and-
Sorry.
Go ahead.
I was going to ask him if he has a name.
He gives a small shrug. Haven't had a name for a long time.
Have you been trapped down here?
No, actually, I came when I was called.
Blithely travel into the underworld, huh?
He's going to take a moment to wave a hand towards his little army of mice as they begin to slowly fade into sunlight. I have help.
Well, regardless, we thank you very much for your assistance.
I'm happy to help. What are all of you doing down here?
Trying to get out, actually. We were dragged here against our will.
Yes, we are on our way out of the underworld, actually. If you'd like to accompany us, we have a very comfortable castle.
Which you point at, and look, it's broken down on the ground. Me trying to work on fixing it.
I'm sure we can share a meal while it's repaired. If you eat, do you eat?
I do.
Well, that's what Adamant's working on. That's where Adamant was during the fight. She was off working on the airship.
And the food?
Well, since Ferris wasn't involved in the battle himself, yeah, he was off working on a very fine meal.
Excellent. We have a meal the fair folk are envious of, if you would like to have some.
I'd be happy to.
Well, is there anything else for us to do on the battlefield here? Oh, sorry.
Not right now. You just have to wait for your the solar to wake up.
I imagine he can wake up in the fortress as well as outside.
What are the odds that this is the actual unconquered sun in human form?
Knowing Timmy, normally I would say a lot, but he really respects the Unconquered Sun, so probably not.
Hmm.
I wouldn't do that.
The reason why I said that is because the name of the donation goal.
As you guys begin to head back to the castle and get it set up, I think this is a good spot for us to end for today.
Well done, all.
Very well done.
I bunked the guy.
You totally
Yeah.
did.
Now everybody
That
should
was
have
awesome.
enough experience to spend.
So we're all up to 30 now?
30 of each time.
35.
Yes.
You guys will go to 45 each.
Oh, really?
That's a lot more
Mhm.
sessions than we've had.
That's what I was saying.
Because you guys were able to face down a second circle demon, his army, and a solar at the same time.
And he didn't even land a hit on us.
He did not. That was a very good teamwork from you guys. Focus
all-
firing people is pretty good.
So willpower and motes are all restored?
You guys will have time to rest, yes.
Okay, cool. Just gonna update my sheet. So much experience to spend.
All right. Well, everyone, thank you all so much for joining us today for Tides of Madness Exalted. Normally I would switch right over to another game, but we've got to go make a trip to the store because the water cooler arrived sooner than expected, and I really want to get it set up. But yeah, thank you all so much for joining. I will be back in, I'd anticipate an hour, maybe an hour and a half, with some RimWorld. So do come back for that. Make sure you check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We have links for our Discord, Telegram, Twitter, Patreon, all those things there on the website, as well as down in the description below. And of course, you can follow the Telegram, the Discord, and Twitter to find out when we go live again. Don't forget, we also have merchandise on our website at zgfgaming.com. There's a link to the merchandise from the website and in the description. You can also support the channel by going over to our Patreon at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It's one of the best ways to support the channel, though you can also do so by donating or by grabbing some of that merch, and you can support it by sharing the stream around. But for now, thank you all so much for joining, and I bid you the most fondest adieu. I'll be back later.
Have a good one, folks.
Bye-bye. Thank you for coming.
Bye. Don't get bunked by musicians.
Watch your back.